Hey folks, Daniel Brewer from Night Talks Radio and NTR Daily, of course. Here to tell you a couple things. First and foremost, we do have a little bit of time, but I am now unsure if we're going to be able to get out Saturday, September 10th, Night Talks Radio with a big favorite of ours and fan favorite, Joe Chase. Things have been going really, really bad. Okay. And not Night Talks Radio or our broadcasting. That's actually going really, really good. Our numbers are wonderful. The word syndication is being thrown around, especially the past 2 weeks or so. We have people from Alabama, Texas, multiple other states wanting to be on their terrestrial radio stations and or online radio stations as well. Even Michelle Freed, who was producer of Midnight in the Desert, which of course was Art Bell's creation, somebody that I look up to very much. So again, the numbers are super up there. There's no problem whatsoever with the show, both NTR Daily and Night Talks Radio. That's going really, really, really good. But of course, we haven't gotten any money from that. And folks, unless you've been living under a rock for the past nearly 2 years or more, the Biden regime has literally destroyed this country in multiple ways, ways that you've heard about constantly. I don't have to go through them. It would literally take hours to do that. But anybody that loves America, loves our children, loves freedom, and a cavalcade of other things, knows that the left and Democrats are absolute evil. If this were a horror movie, the left would be the killer. And it turns out once again, our landlord happens to be far left. We're being targeted. We're good people. Both me and Jennifer. And of course our 4-year-old daughter. We've been staying where we're at for the past year and a few months or so. Absolutely no problems. But when there are outside problems, outside our unit, and it is causing a distraction, we do what any normal person or family would do, and that's call the police department. We've had to do that several times here because of drug usage, fighting, threats against us. I've also been assaulted. That's right, assaulted. I have pictures and marks. And those people got to stay for a good 4 or 5 months afterward. Even though in the lease, fighting or attacking your tenant is grounds for immediately revoking the lease, and you're out of it. You're done. You're out of Dodge. Of course, medically, I'm diabetic. And I got real sick in early 2020. Ended up getting what's called PASC. For those not in the know, that's post-COVID syndrome. And lucky me, I got hit with the first strain, which, of course, this strain is man-made, man-influenced, meant to do specific harm for a period of time. I didn't go to the hospital because I really didn't think it was an issue. I thought I had a super bad flu. So what I usually do is just bum out on the couch, get drunk off NyQuil, and hope every morning it's gone. Well, it didn't go away, and it got way worse to the point where I couldn't even move. So I had to go to the hospital. My kidney function was at 32. I was completely dehydrated, along with multiple other issues. I have organ issues. I have CKD between level 3 and level 2. Just depends on the day, I guess. I have 3 main doctors. 2 of which told me that I'm not going to be able to go back to work in the capacity that I'm used to, which for 9 years I was a railroad conductor, freight-wise, worked at Ford Motor Company, Voith. And then, of course, I got into radio about 2 years ago or so, which was actually my number one goal in life, was to be in radio. I absolutely love radio. Little funny how things work out. This is literally the only job that I could really do. Because in radio, you're not moving around. You're doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is sitting down. And of course, Jennifer has major back issues, hip issues because of a drunk driver. And she also has a milder form, a PASC. We had to put a GoFundMe out for me and my family because they are literally... Well, here's my little daughter. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Come over here. Come over here, sweetie. You don't want to say hi? I'll charge it for you. Say hi. Just wave. Hi. It's Mackenzie. She loves radio. She wants to do what Daddy does when she gets older. So, She's very smart. She's very intelligent. She's only 4 years old, but if you didn't know her, you would think she's 24 or something. But I'm glad she came in the picture because in November she could be out on the streets because of this far left landlord discriminating against us, retaliating against us, making the block hot, so to speak. It's almost like he's a kingpin. He owns major hotel chains, Subways, this and that, and then just this little old apartment complex in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, virtually in the middle of nowhere, where most of the people that live here, which we did not know when we first moved in, are complete druggies. From pot to meth to heroin to whatever have you. Including the caretakers. We did not meet the landlord, the actual owner, up until a few weeks ago, where everything was hunky-dory. Even sent us a lease, all signed, pre-signed, ready to go for another year. Finally met us, saw our place, realized that we're Trump supporters, MAGA supporters, and obviously conservative. And like stopping on a dime, his whole attitude changed. We have text messages to prove it, which I'm pretty shocked he actually wrote this type of stuff in text message. He threatened me. He threatened my family. He did exactly what Joe Biden told leftist supporters and Biden supporters to do to people like me and my family who are conservative, have family values. You know, we don't believe in destroying children. We don't believe in socialism. And he basically told people, like our landlord, to eliminate these people. Get them out of there. Okay? We're being ostracized. You know, it's also a form of self-eviction. All of a sudden, we're getting nails in our tires, which obviously costs more money that we don't have. Social services gives us $350 a month to live. Let me be the first to tell you that $350 to do everything you need to do just to maintain your household is gone within a day, just about. Especially with the recession, inflation, and coming soon, stagflation. We're between a rock and a hard place, and I don't know what to do. We do have that GoFundMe out. We just put it out, I believe, 2 days ago. And yes, of course, there's always critics. Everybody's going through the same thing, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know, as you look behind, like videos they might post of a beautiful home that looks like a mansion. You know, but I will get your phone charged in 1 second, okay? You want to say hi again? Hi. They're the only ones that say these things. But the people that need the help, like me and her and Jennifer, that are good people, that believe in America, free speech. We don't believe that critical race theory should be taught in school. It's an absolute ridiculous ideology that was started by a racist black guy in 2012. And of course, the major division in our country will be in civil war soon if World War III doesn't start before that. But the middle class is being eliminated, and that's us, and especially the conservatives. So I don't know what to do. As of November 1st, and as of right now, me, Jennifer, and our little one will be on the street because of the far left. So I'm a little down tonight, but I gotta keep moving forward with the show. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll be on tonight at 11:05 p.m. Central Time with special guest and show favorite Joe Chase. There will not be an NTR New Music Now guest tonight or tomorrow, being that it's September 11th. We have a special show planned for that. But as of right now for tonight, we'll see what happens. All right, thanks for listening, and you can go to my own personal Facebook page or at Night Talks Radio on Twitter to find the GoFundMe account if you can help. It's a pretty bad situation. And sometimes you have to forget about your pride and ask for help. From the great upper Midwest, this is Daniel Brewer from Night Talks Radio. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.